Welcome to WardTrack. This demo is intended to take someone through so you can see what the program does and how to use it. This is the beginning screen. If you go up here to the menu, we're going to get some information into it. So if you go to settings, you'll have a bunch of options. You can see you change text sizes. You can make it dark or whatever you need to do. I'm going to drop here down the Smart Import. Member list or a callings report out of the LCR. You can import that here and it'll pick up your members. And then you can start using it. And so we're going to restore from a backup. With that, you can see I have members. You'll notice some are active and have a calling and say they don't speak, they don't pray. There's a bunch of reasons for this. Also, you might have somebody that does pray and speaks and active, but they don't have a calling. If you go down, you'll see that some have all four, some do not. And you can see that there's speaker logs, there's prayer logs, hymns, etc. Right? So one of the fun things is in the reports, you can go to reports here. You can say, let's go to sacrament meeting, and I need to get some speakers. So if they get some information, I want to see what's the longest. Looks like old Kish Hobbs here hasn't spoken for some time, and Job Blythe hasn't spoke for a while, or Joke, excuse me. So you can close out. You can see these folks have never spoke. You can also, in prayers, music gets in logs in terms of how many songs are being sung, and you can get more frequent than never sung, etc., etc. And then callings, you can get calling coverage, or how many need a calling, how many have multiple callings. So this does take some care and feeding. When you get a calling, you do need to put them in there or remove them from callings. It's relatively quick to say, okay, well, we just released this person and save it, and they're off the list. If you want to see everyone else, you click on the eyeball. But back to the planner. So if we throw a plan together here, we'll say this sacrament meeting, let's set a conductor. We're going to have, let's have Adam Bean. He sounds like a good person to conduct. And we're going to have any announcements, but we're going to have an opening hymn. And you can just put the numbers right in there, and it'll pull it up. Also, you can put in the new numbers as well for the new songs. Those will be updated as they come out. And let's put a speaker in there. So let's have something memorable as the Abdom Hails. That's a good name. And we're going to give them a topic of, we'll just say to Jesus. Now, you notice you can move things around. The intermediate hymn can be after the second speaker if you would like. We can get some space here. We're going to do a closing hymn. Let's do Awake and Arise. And all the rest. And then as a free name, we'll just say John Doe. We'll see what happens. So we're going to click, you can save it and make changes, or you can save and submit. I say saved, and now it'll say committed to logs. Now, if we go over, we'll notice in the speakers, and in Hales has spoken. If we go to prayers, we notice that John Doe spoke. That even though John Doe is not a member, so you can have guest speakers, you can have guest prayers, and all those things get logged. And essentially, that's WardTrack. So anyway, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to make better, please let me know. I'd love to make it better.